Hello and welcome to my full in-depth guide on how to tame a Desmodus, aka a bat, in ARK Fjordur. This is basically going to be like a raw, uncut video of the entire process, explaining things that can happen, explaining how to do things, explaining why some things are bad, the weird glitches and everything that, ARK always has that can happen. So, to get into it, first thing you want to do, you want to make a blood extractor. Mine's reusable on the server. If not, you can make, I believe they're just a single use or not, but it's 1 chitin, keratin, and 10 hide. Not that hard to make, but the higher level Desmodus that you're going to tame, you're going to need more blood packs. It's basically like feeding a dinosaur that whenever you knock it out and you tame it, the Desmodus literally picks you up in the air and eats your blood packs, and that's exactly how you tame it. That's you literally just get attacked to tame it. I know it's kind of weird, but that's literally all you have to do. So, what we're going to do, you're going to get your blood packs, and I only have 16 because there's only a level 20 in the cave right now, so I'm literally just going to go tame the level 20 just for the purpose of, showing the video and stuff like that. But I did end up just taming that one right there, the level 190, and I have one way over there, level 58. The level 58 was a level 20 tame. It was the very first one that I tamed, and so I was like, okay, whatever, it's fine, I got a bat. But if you don't know why the bats are good, at nighttime they have an invisibility perk. If you hold right click, you'll see a meter like start to fill up, and once it hits 100%, you and the bat go invisible. Now, you might be thinking, why would I want to go invisible? If you've ever tried to get wyvern eggs, that's why you need to go invisible. Basically, going invisible, getting wyvern eggs. You can go in and go invisible. They won't see you. As long as you don't touch them, you're fine. Stay away from the wyverns. You go in, you swoop in, you sit by an egg, you wait till the coast is clear, you hop off, you get the egg, you go invis again, and if you're really lucky, they didn't see you, you can swoop in and out in a heartbeat. So, my favorite place to go is this cave right here. I am going to avoid all those other scary dinosaurs over there. This cave is sitting at 38.0 lat and 75.3 longitude. It is basically right up here on the map. So, as you can see, there's just a waterfall right here, and if you go behind the waterfall, like ARK likes to do on Fjordur, boom, there's already a bat right there. Which kind of scares me, because of the fact that my bird died last time I tried to do this, so I'm going to park my bird up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grappling hook down here. So, you need to be really careful because they might just be like little bats, and you might be thinking, okay, they're just bats, they're not really that scary, blah, blah, blah. These things can hurt. They will kill you. So, you need to be really careful. I mean, just in general, these bats can hurt you. Everything can be bad. So, what we're going to do is you're going to try to bait one of them, and they're going to pick you up. As you can see, the taming effectiveness is going up. Now, this is where it can get glitchy. Case in point. ARK does ARK things a lot, and when I say ARK things, that is exactly what I mean right there. If you ever tried to pick somebody up on an RG or a bird or anything like that, if you try to pick them up and you know that if you collide with a bunch of things, it will throw them back to where they were. And as you see, that was like a couple minute time frame right there. It just literally threw me back into my base before anything even happened. So that can be a bit of an issue when you're trying to tame these things. You can swoop in there with your bird, and as you can see, there's a couple of them baited out here that got killed. So the first one that I tamed, I actually baited out here, but you also need to be careful because, well, there's one right there actually. That's the one that was just attacking me. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you baiting it out here and having it pick me up out here. But as you can see, yeah, the raptor's coming over and it's going to attack. So that's one bad thing, is the fact that if you do bait it out here, oh no, I want to tame that. No, I wanted to tame that Opus. It's so hard to find sheep, and I just found one, not even trying. Oh, okay. Anyway, so you'll see now. We're gonna go over here to this Desmodus. I don't know if that raptor's still out there or not, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna just walk over here to the Desmodus. It's a lot easier to do it out here just because of the fact that the cave is really restricting, and you can touch a lot of things and get teleported in the cave like I did. So we're going to walk over here, we're going to have him pick us up, and as you'll see, it says you consume blood packs. Now if you stare at it, you can see the taming effectiveness. It works pretty quickly, honestly. This level 50, it tames pretty quick. It will drop you every once in a while. I think once it consumes, yeah, once it consumes a certain amount, I think it's like 5 or 6 gulps, I call it. It will drop you, but as you can see, it's already pretty much done again. It's going to attack me. You just got to wait for it to pick you back up. Again, this is why you bring your armor. It will hurt you. And as you can see, boom. You've tamed the Desmodus. That's all you literally have to do, is just sit there and let it pick you up, and bing, bang, boom. So now, what we're going to do, we're going to go back to base. We are going to grab our wyvern grabber here. We're going to grab him, and we're going to go back to base, and we are going to make a saddle for it. The saddle is pretty simple. I do not have any DLCs whatsoever. Like, I haven't bought any DLCs, so you don't need any DLCs for it. Type in Des, you can see it's level 74, a Desmodus saddle. Pretty simple, you can craft it at Smithy, 180 fiber, 260 hide, 45 metal ingots, and 120 wood. Let's be honest, if you're at this map on ARK, it is extremely easy to get resources, and it's really easy to get resources in general in ARK anymore. Like, if you've been playing ARK for many years and stuff, it's super easy to make that saddle. Like, that's nothing. So, as you can see, the stats, that was a level 50. It's not, not the greatest stats, but I'm going to show you what a max level looks like straight off the tame. As you can see, it said the effectiveness was only 55% with the blood packs. So, it doesn't get a ton of levels whenever you tame it. That's the max effectiveness is 55%. You can't get it above that. Apparently, you can't get it above that. I always wanted to try to find a way so that I could try to get it above that, but as you can see, its stats aren't the greatest. But if you come over here to the max level one, you can see its stats are much better. Obviously, you want to tame a max level one for whenever you're trying to get wyverns and stuff like that. If you can tame max level ones, great, do it. That's literally, like, the goal, is to get max level ones, but you want to up the stamina, because whenever you're doing the invisible, which I can show you right now, whenever you're doing the invis, it literally just drains stamina. So, as you can see, we're not invis, his stamina is full. If you hold right click, you will go invisible, and as you can see up in the top right corner, the stamina is steadily draining. I've been upping this one's stamina because I didn't know if I was going to tame another one before I try to go get wyverns. The invis only works at night. Obviously, it's a bat, nocturnal, blah, blah, blah. ARK's like, yeah, it's not going to work anytime at night. But as you can see, the stamina drain is not horrible on it. It's actually really slow for the brokenness of the ability. This one only has 1,000 stamina, and it's only level 58. So, I mean, even a low level one like that, you'd probably be good to swoop into a wyvern place, and wyvern cavern, and get it even with that low stamina. Now, the max level one, it came with 1,700 stamina. If I took him out, started eating stuff, and, started getting his levels up, that'd be a lot better, but you can just tame multiple of them. As you've seen, they're not very hard to tame whatsoever. You can literally just max out stamina on them, just because of the fact that if you're invis and you don't get caught by a wyvern, you're fine. And if you do get caught by a wyvern, oh no, you gotta go sit and get eaten by a bat for another 30 seconds to tame another one. But that is the basics. We are going to go make a saddle real quick. Type in Desm, D-E-S-M, Desmodus saddle, boom, boom. We're gonna make the saddle real quick. We're gonna slap it on our brand new recruits. And that is the basics of taming a Desmodus. Again, you want to look up how many blood packs it's going to take you and everything like that. You also want to be careful, because if one bat drops you, if you see a level 150 bat, it's kind of like taming Fjord hogs. You want to try to kill the ones that you don't want, because if you don't kill the ones that you don't want, a level 20 could pick you up and you could tame a level 20. That would suck. If you see a max level, it's kind of hard to kill them, because when you hit one, the rest of them just flock to you. So you want to be careful doing that as well, but I was lucky enough, I got the level 150 ore. You can bait them all out of the cave and try to do it that way, but if they're not in the cave, it's going to be a lot harder, because they're going to want to attack everything else. Raptors could kill them, other birds could kill them, T-Rexes, Stegos, everything else they'll attack and they'll die and everything like that. So keeping them in the cave is just keeping them corralled is a little bit better, but overall, it's really easy. Again, just to recap the steps, all you need to do, you need to make a blood extractor. I usually get about 30 blood packets, just because whenever I looked it up, a max level one was about 30 blood packets, because it consumes 2 at a time. So it's about 15 bites, I believe. Give or take. This one took, I think, what, 7, 8 bites for a level 50. So the ratio there doesn't really scale really high. If it's a level 50, it only takes like a couple more blood packs for a level 100 and a couple more for level 150. So it's not that huge of a scale to deal with. You're not going to need like 300 blood packs to tame it. Whenever I tamed my level 20, I literally think he only used like maybe like 10 blood packs, if that. And then when I just tamed that level 150, I had 22 blood packs on me, and I tamed him. And I think I even got picked up by another bird at one point, so give or take 30 blood packs to tame a max level. But once you get it, enjoy your invisibility. So one final note I'd like to put In the beginning of the video, I said you can swoop in, grab the egg, and then swoop out. Hopefully they didn't see you. Once you grab the wyvern egg, they are going to be hyper aggressive towards you no matter what. Even if you grab the egg in invis, you hop off, you grab the egg, you go back invisible, they're still going to be aggro towards you. So you need to be extremely careful whenever you grab this egg, because you need to treat it just like a regular wyvern egg. You could swoop in with invis, and it's super easy. They won't see you. You just wait until there's no wyverns near. You jump off, you grab the egg, you get back on. But the bats are not very fast. As you can see, you cannot increase the movement speed. Bats are slow, but they're stealthy. Even if you use invis, you still can be seen by the wyverns because you have the egg. Unless you have a lot of health on your bat, you need to be extremely careful because wyverns are fast. Obviously, they're dangerous. Obviously, they do a lot of damage. So just be aware of that if you're using them to grab a wyvern egg. It's probably easier to use something like a pteranodon that's just super quick. You swoop in, grab the egg, swoop out before they can even catch you. Just be very careful grabbing this with a bat, because the invis is super helpful to grab the egg, but getting out alive with that egg is a different story. But that concludes the Desmodus taming guide. Again, a little quick recap. You get the blood extractor, you get the blood packs, they pick you up, you tame it, you're done. You get invis, and you have a bat. So I hope this video helped. If you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe and follow. I also have a Twitch and everything else that'll be in the description, but see you in the next one. Peace.